What's up, YouTube? Christian Hannah Horror here, and it's time for my review of Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. Excuse me for not being in the video, but I don't want to look like too much of a fanboy when I'm talking, so just please, I'll be back for part 4. I'll put my ugly face back in the video, but for this, I really just want you guys to enjoy the little display I made and listen to what I have to say about this movie. This is my favorite Halloween movie. I am not in any way, shape, or form saying it is the best Halloween, but I love this one the most. I love it because I almost accidentally watched it for what it was. When I got this movie, I was just buying all the Halloween films to watch them. I started getting in a horror kick, and I bought this movie looking at it and saying, this looks kind of weird. I don't know. Says Halloween on it, so it's got to be, the Halloween franchise. We'll check it out. Got home one night, didn't even watch it. I had bought 3 or 4 movies, I skipped over it, didn't watch it. Then one night, I forgot what happened. I was having a bad night, talking to probably an ex-girlfriend or something, if memory serves, and I just got the phone. I was like, whatever, I'm not even worried about it, blah, blah, blah. Just gonna, turn the phone off for the night and just kind of chill and watch something. And I just put it in. I was tired. I was like, what the hell, just put this in. Not even planning on really watching it. And the reason I say I accidentally watched it for what it's worth is because I wasn't really in the mood for a Michael Myers film that night. So that's why I was like, I'll check this out. I don't think it's not even a Michael Myers Halloween. Watched it, and from the second the pumpkin flash came off the screen and then the picture dimmed down and then I heard that synth kick in, I was like, what the hell am I about to be in for? And that music hit, the Chariots of Pumpkin songs, and I had goosebumps. I was like, this is the coolest piece of music I have ever heard for a horror film. This is insanely creepy, yet badass at the same time. Come to find out, I found out that it was John Carpenter, and that really cemented him, in my book, as one of the greatest horror movie composers of all time. The music in this film is, to me, bar none of, any other pretty much horror movie out there. I put that Chariots of Pumpkins theme song so high up there in my, list of horror theme songs. It's probably my number one. There's nothing like it that I've ever heard. It's creepy, yet it's badass. It's just one of those things. I rated it up there with the Halloween theme, of the Shape theme, excuse me. The Halloween 3 Chariots of Pumpkin song is insanely cool. I love listening. I listen to it in my truck just for the hell of it. I just like listening to it. That's how awesome it is. On the way to work, I'll crank it up and I'll just jam it on the way to work. It's awesome. Another thing I love about this movie was I have never seen till this day a movie just quite like this. It's so bizarre. The fact that when you stop and think about it, the fact that it actually made it to cinema and made it to the big screen with the story it was really is so taboo, it's unbelievable. You don't ever see a movie, even in 2016, where our outlook on violence has gotten so much grayer compared to the day of the 80s where, Friday the 13th movies were very tame compared to what we have today. The fact that they are so cut down compared to today where a Friday the 13th would be, rated hell, almost PG. But the fact that this movie killed kids, where even in 2016 that is not okay, is so incredible. It really is mind-blowing. And I think that's one of the things about this movie that people didn't like. Yes, it didn't have Michael Myers, and I get it. I'm not one of those people that's going to call you an idiot if you don't like it because Michael Myers isn't in it. I understand. That's like saying you want Fruit Loops for breakfast and then you get a bowl of Cheerios. It's not what you asked for. If you want to watch a Halloween film, you want to watch Michael Myers. I get it. But you know, you know, I don't want to say have an open book because I'm not telling you to go read, you know, a J.K. Rowling book if you want to read an R.L. Stein book because it's essentially J.K. Rowling, writing a R.L. Stein book, but it's not gonna be. I'm rambling. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I guess what I'm trying to say is you go in expecting one thing and you get something totally different. You got to remember, in 1982 when this came out, Michael Myers was a sensation. After Halloween 2, people realized this guy is what we're coming to see. Unfortunately, I don't think that the directors realize that, or the producers for that matter. But um, if anybody from Universal ever for some reason just happens to see this, especially from back in the day, you have one person right here who genuinely appreciates this movie 100%. And I'm so grateful and glad that this movie really has found an audience today, and that people are starting to say, you know what? It's really not a bad film. Once you check it out and just watch it for what it is, it's really not a bad film. So I love the three masks. The witch, the pumpkin, and the skull. I think it's incredible. The simplicity of it is what I love. It's the mask. The masks were not these ghoulish creatures. They were a pumpkin, a witch, and a skeleton. And I just think it's so grotesque in its simplicity. That's what makes it so creepy to me. Out of the three masks, the witch I think is my favorite. But I own the three masks. High-end editions. What you see in this table was the Don Post Repro. But I own three very high-end pieces, and the skeleton of my high-end pieces is my favorite, despite the witch being my favorite mask. My own skeleton that I have is incredible. I love collecting things from this movie, as you can see. I've got the cassettes on soundtrack, the vinyls on soundtrack. I even have the cassette in the original release on the left, and the vinyl right under it. What you see on the top left is a Japanese Halloween 3 Laserdisc. Don't really collect a whole lot of Japanese movies except for films that I really love. That's one of the few that I do own. That's a Silver Shamrock coaster that Sydney got me for Christmas. That is the American release Laserdisc. If you look to the right, you'll see the Death Waltz release on the vinyl, and then look at the bottom left of the vinyl. It blends in because it's the same exact thing, but that's actually the cassette right there, the Death Waltz cassette of Halloween 3. And, odds and end pieces right there. And I have so much Halloween 3 stuff, I really couldn't make that great of a shrine. Or that I couldn't make as big of a shrine as I wanted to for you guys, because I just own so much awesome Halloween 3 stuff. If you are somebody watching this and you haven't seen this film, give it a shot, man. Give it a shot for me, and give it a shot for yourself. If you don't like it, it's just a movie, It's not gonna hurt you, but if you love it, take it to your grave with you, man. And I'm not gonna go over the movie. Y'all know the movie. There's no point in me saying what I like and what I don't like and what happens. You already know. Great characters, the whole 9 yards. It's just an awesome movie, and it's got all the elements in it of a Halloween film, and it feels like a Halloween movie. Despite Michael Myers not being in there, it really feels like a Halloween film, which is incredible to me. So that's it for this review, guys. Not going to ramble on too much, but if you never comment in my videos, I really love hearing what people think about this movie. So please drop a comment in the bottom and let me know what you guys think. I'm very interested. I'll be awaiting your comments, and I can reply back as soon as I see them. Next up is Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. I'll have nothing but great things to say about that. And we're going to go on from there, guys. So I really hope you guys are enjoying these videos. And we will see y'all next time.